poppin' people, Cobra Star Green, back with you guys with another video today. Look, you guys first time finding my channel, anything like that for your boy, hit that subscribe button. Also like this video, it really does help. Yes, today, look, I didn't know too much about this movie, but I just saw one of my favorite actors attached to it, and I said, yeah, I'm hyped. And the movie we talking about today is Speak No Evil. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, as soon as I saw James McAvoy's name attached to this, I didn't even want to watch the trailer. I just said, I want to go see this movie. Now, I saw this movie today. Was it good or was it bad? Well, you're going to find out. Go ahead and cue that intro.
We got a problem. 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 It's probably you. Yeah. We got a problem. We got a problem. Yeah. We got a problem. We got a problem.
All right, so this is one of the movies where I walked into the film not knowing anything about it. I didn't look up a synopsis. I didn't look at a trailer. Nothing. Like I said, I just saw James McAvoy's name was attached to it. And I'm going to get this out the way very quickly. It was good, y'all. The movie was good. It was good. It was good. Look, it's James McAvoy, so I'm already expecting greatness. But watching this film, it literally showed me why James McAvoy is one of my favorite actors. Let's go and talk about it. First thing you got to know what a film is. What is this movie even about? Family is on vacation pretty much, and they come in contact with a whole other family, aka James McAvoy's family. And pretty much they meet up. James McAvoy's like, yo, his family's like, yo, hey, I got this house. You know, y'all come through for vacation. Y'all just come through for a little bit. And well, if you guys seen the movie or you guys seen the trailer, you know it goes wrong after that. Now, I'm not gonna say too much, because I don't want to spoil nothing, but that's just completely what's in the trailer, because I watched the trailer after the movie, and I was like, okay, I can say this type of stuff without it giving away. But yeah, honestly, I think the trailer does give away too much, but it's kind of hard to sell people on a movie if you kind of don't show like, yo, no, this dude's evil, you know? So it's kind of hard to not sell a movie that way. So I get why I had to do it, but I did feel like the trailer gave away too much. But let's go ahead and talk about this, man. Like I said, I really did enjoy this film. I really did, honestly. And it starts from the roots, man. It starts from your main actor, James McAvoy. I'm going to tell you guys right now, man. James McAvoy, if you guys have seen him in other projects, you know, X-Men, he was all right, I feel like. But if you guys have seen him in Split, think of this movie like Split a little bit, because you know how unhinged he is in Split and how he's fighting with these different personalities in Split and stuff like that. Like, he's freaking crazy as hell in Split, right? He's kind of the same way here, minus the personalities. This dude is insane. Like, he is so freaking crazy. Like, when you watch the film, you get scared of James McAvoy, of James McAvoy's character. I promise you, you're gonna get terrified of him. And I actually loved that the movie did that. I think it worked better for the film, because now we're like, all right, this guy's established. Like, yo, he's a freaking psychopath, or he's putting things up with this guy, you know? So let's just keep it going, not keeping the audience guessing throughout the entire movie. And I would enjoy that. And what I really liked, how they pretty much made him like crazy from the get-go, and something was off from the get-go, is that the movie kind of played around with it a lot, was what I noticed. Like, there's times in the movie where literally freaking, he's comic relief at some point, you know, and he does such a great job at playing it. Like, this movie, I will say, is very surprisingly funny, and it shouldn't, because it's a freaking drama / horror. You know, like, yo, where is comedy gonna fit in there? It fits and it works. And James McAvoy has a lot of the comedy with him. Now, real life, it wouldn't work, you know, like the stuff he says, and you already be creeped out by his character. But the way in the movie, because it's a movie, you're like, yo, that was funny what he did right there. So yes, James McAvoy, if there is a reason to go see this movie, it is because of James McAvoy. He plays that good of a character. Like I said, if you guys seen that movie, Split, or anything else where he's dealing with so many different personalities and stuff in that nature, it's kind of the same way here. If you liked him in Split, Glass, all that, you're gonna love James McAvoy here. I'm just putting it to you straight. Now you do have some more other characters. You have Mackenzie Davis that's in the film. You have Aisling Francesca. I don't even know that she plays his wife named Claire. She kind of has to play off of him because James McAvoy is weird, so that now she got to be somewhat kind of weird. So I think she does play it good enough, I'll say. She's not as good as James McAvoy, but she's good enough to pretty much sell you on her character. You also have Scott McNairy, and he's pretty much like the other father in the film, and he has his own little thing he's going on with his wife. You have these two families that pretty much meet up, like I said, right? And you have James McAvoy's family, Patty, and you have Luce Dalton and Ben Dalton, right? But there's something going up with these two also. I like how the movie kind of played around with it. Like, I'm not gonna get into it because it'd be spoilers, but something is going on between those two characters. And like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I thought that also worked for the film because it's like, yo, like, yeah, there's something really going on here, but it's like something's going on with you too, you know. And it's throughout the entire film they're like consistently arguing, and I thought that really worked well for the story at hand. Another character I thought was really surprising, and I think this is this kid's first movie, I believe. Dan Hugh, I think that's how you say his last name. He plays the kid right here, and I think he was probably behind Patty. He was the second most interesting character in the movie because there's something very wrong with him, right? You see in the trailer where he's going, but you don't know why. And in the movie, he's not speaking. You don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Now the movie reveals it towards the third act, but it was just like this actor that plays, I think he plays Ant, the character named Ant in the movie. Dan Hugh, very, very young. And I looked up his IMDb. I don't think he's really been in anything else. I'm not too sure. I might be wrong on that. But for the first movie I've seen him in, this kid got a future, I believe. You see him in the background right here. This kid got a future, y'all. Like, he was my most surprising character in the movie. Like, I know, like, James McAvoy, I knew he was gonna be good. You know, so that's not surprising. But Dan Hugh, I think, will surprise a lot of people, especially with what I think this being like his acting debut. I'm not sure, I might be wrong on that. But he does a great job, man. And there's not really any bad characters in the movie. There's not even a lot of characters in the movie. You have two families. That's pretty much it. Plus, like, one or two other characters you might meet along the way. It's not deep with characters. Every single character in this movie has their time to shine. So yes, big kudos to the characters in this movie. Especially James McAvoy, all them, his facial expressions, oh my gosh. Patty, like, there'd be a time where he's like, like that's literally his character. Like, there's so many scenes where he's just sitting down and something's going on. He's like his face goes from look like he's having fun to serious. And James McAvoy plays that so well. I'm sorry, I just had to get back on James McAvoy. But let's get to everything else. If you guys have seen the trailer, yeah, y'all know this movie pretty much takes a turn for the worse. It pretty much straight up becomes a horror film in that third act. You see building in the first and second act, but it pretty much full on turns into a horror flick in that third act. And it worked, man. It's funny. It kind of reminded me of third act when I was watching it. It reminds me of Home Alone. It reminded me of Home Alone a little bit. And not like in a bad way or anything. But it was just like, I'm not going to spoil it. But it just that third act was, I was like, okay, this is very Home Alone-like. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can't spoil why. And I'll tell you guys, man, this movie, I've never felt really like so kind of like creeped out and like itching myself as I did in Speak No Evil. I'm like, it's been a while since I've been like kind of creeped out a little bit, you know? Like I said, you're following Patty, and you just see how like meticulous and like how he is, like his demeanor in the film and his characteristics and just how he is. Like when you're following him, you know, you kind of get this itchy feeling like are they gonna be okay around this guy? Like, what's gonna go on? This guy is so unhinged, you know. So watching James McAvoy play this character, it's just like it made me kind of feel weird watching it, it was just like, yo, I wish I could really grab these characters and be like, please get away from this guy, please. And yes, like it's a horror movie, so you know, there's some dumb characters, and there's a lot of like, I love the characters, but they were dumb in the movie. And like, you know, you guys see your, like I said, your horror movies, and y'all see like, oh, this character is pretty. That was a dumb decision. That was a very dumb decision. That was a dumb decision. I'll tell you, in this movie, there's a lot of dumb decisions. A lot, more than there should have been. That's probably my biggest criticism with this film, is that there's just too many stupid decisions, y'all. And it's stupid decisions that don't even make any sense. Like, there's something that happens, and it's like, it's a turning point of the entire movie. It's something that happens in that second act that is, like I said, it's huge, but it's such a dumb decision that you're like, no regular family would make this decision like this. Like, no one, especially knowing what you know, you're not gonna do this, you know? So that's my biggest gripe with this film, is that there's a lot of decisions that they make in this movie that just don't make any sense. That you're like I said, you're like, there would be no person in real life that would think like this, that would do this, you know? So like I said, that's my biggest complaint. And it was so much in the film. It wasn't like there was like one or two dumb decisions that the characters made. No, there was like goddamn 10. Like, there was way too many of them. So if I had a complaint about the film, it was that these characters did not need to be this stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably a problem with the writing. You know, like, you don't have to write your characters this dumb. Just write a little better story. That is it, y'all. Like, I can't say no more than that. Like, these characters don't gotta be this stupid, y'all. They don't gotta be this stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of my biggest complaints. But I'll tell you, I didn't want to say too much in this review because I did not want to spoil too much. But I'll just say, from beginning to end, through the ups and the downs this film had, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I honestly, just following, like, I know I say his name so many times, James McAvoy's performance is just so good. I think, me personally, he has one of the best performances of the year so far. I got him in my top 5 performances this year. He does such a good job. He does such a good job with these type of characters. You know, like I said, Split, Glass. He does it again here, Speak No Evil. These freaking psychos, he knows how to play them down to a T. So you're scaring me in real life, James McAvoy. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, there's a lot to actually enjoy about this film. I think the less you walk to this movie knowing, I think the better. Honestly, this is one of the movies where it's like, yo, you might just want to skip the trailer altogether. Just go see the movie, you know, and just be surprised at what you'll see. Like I said, it's a really good film from start to end. And if I had to give my rating, I'm giving my rating an 8.5 out of 10. It's not my favorite movie of the year, but it's up there. Right now, it's in the top 15 movies I've seen this year. Definitely had a lot of fun with this, man. Look, y'all first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, the video. Tell me your thoughts, complaint, criticism, stuff like that down below. Hey, we'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.